Okay, before we look at the app, I'd like to ask you a few questions. What's your occupation? What do you do all day?
I work in an office.
And roughly how many hours a week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing, email, both at work and at home?
So probably Monday to Friday, 6 hours a day, and on the weekends, maybe an hour a day.
Okay, so we'll say about 32 hours. And do you play any games on any of your devices? I don't know if you have an iPad or an iPhone or what, if you play any games on those.
Yeah, I play 7 Little Words, Sudoku, and Yahtzee.
So how many hours a week would you say you spend playing games?
Oh, not very many. Like probably 30 minutes a day at the most.
Okay, so we'll say maybe 3.5 hours for the
Yeah,
whole
at
week
the
on that.
most.
And then what's your split between email and browsing? Do you spend more time on email or more time on work?
Well, at work, I'm on my email
Okay.
a lot. Probably 50-50. At home, a lot less.
And then what kinds of websites do you look at when you browse the web?
Well, it depends what I'm looking for. Like maybe travel or just general information, or sometimes I look up things for the work I'm doing.
Okay, great. We're done with the questions, so we're going to start looking at the app. So I'm going to hit record here on the app. Okay, so the first thing I'd like you to do is open up the Candy Crush app. So it's just going to load up for us. I'm going to ask you to do a couple tasks, and I'm also going to ask you to think out loud about what you see, the layout of the app, that kind of thing. So first, you're going to hit play. Is there a reason why you haven't played Candy Crush before?
Yes.
And what reason is that?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Because my daughter plays it an awful lot, and I find it very time consuming.
So you don't think other adults play it?
I'm just telling you from my own experience.
Okay. So just tell me what you see in general on the screen.
I see something called Candy Town, and it looks like a path. It's bright colors. It's catching to the eye. There's some movement in it.
And what can you tell me about the numbers that are there? What do you think those are?
Probably levels 1, 2, 3, up to 8.
And that's just on that screen. If I went further, you'd see more.
Looks like a ladder almost. It reminds me of Snakes and Ladders.
Okay.
I'm really dating myself here.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to think out loud with all these tasks I'm going to ask you to do. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is turn on the sound. So if you were to try to figure out where the settings were to turn on the sound, what would you go on?
Maybe the owl? No. Okay. Okay.
So how would you turn the sound on?
I'm going to press the speaker button and the music symbol.
Okay, go ahead. Great.
So how do I know it's gone on?
Oh, the sound on my iPad isn't up. That probably helps. There we go. Okay, so how did you find that task? Did you think it was easy to complete? Should it have been more clear by the developers?
Well, it wasn't very obvious because it's down in the bottom left-hand corner. To me, it should be either more up at eye level, but down in the bottom left-hand corner is not very intuitive. And the I don't know what you call it, but the indicator on the screen itself, it's not very obvious, I don't think. Like to me, the owl would be more obvious place to go for that.
Okay. So what I'll get you to do, Candy Crush has this sort of game. You can spin a wheel to win things that you can use in your quest. So if you could click to spin the wheel.
How do I know what that is? Because you're telling me. If you weren't telling me to click to spin the wheel, I wouldn't know that's what it was. Lots of bright colors. It's going fast. Oh, I have to make it stop?
Yeah.
Okay. So I spin the wheel. Jellyfish. I'm going to claim my prize.
Good job.
I don't know what any of that means. So
Okay.
where's my prize?
Well, tap on level 1 and we'll see if you can get through a level. If you want to use your prize, now's the time.
What's my prize?
The jellyfish.
Okay.
So if you want to play the level, go ahead.
But where are the jellyfish? Where did they go? Okay.
Okay, so since you've never played Candy Crush before and it doesn't give you directions because I've already played this level, I'll tell you what you're supposed to do. The point of Candy Crush is to get 3 candies in a row to take them off the screen. They give you 6 moves over here, and these are the amount of points they want you to get in 6 moves.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I have no idea.
You're supposed to make the candy be 3 in a row.
By removing candy below it?
Well, tap on the screen and see if anything happens.
Tap anywhere?
Wherever you think the game is played. I'll show you one.
You can't handle this, can you? That I don't know what to do. Like, it's not intuitive, Carly. Things are moving.
Okay, how would you get these candies that are lit up here, these red ones? How would you get them 3 in a row? What do you think you're supposed to do?
Well, I want to bring them down. So I want to remove that one.
No, Mom, you're just trying to get 3 in a row.
Okay, well, then move this one over here.
Okay, so try that. Good job.
So I have to drag? I have to drag the candies, not click on them?
Keep going.
So I'm still trying to get 3 in a row. Okay. Still trying to get 3 in a row, Car?
That's the point of the whole game.
My God. When's it gonna stop? Why are they flashing?
Because it thinks that you don't have an idea of what to do next. It's giving you an idea of what to do.
It can be horizontal or vertical 3 in a row?
Yep.
Why is it going oh, it only moves 1. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, so that's giving me some clues. I see how that works. Whoa, what happened there?
So you have 1 move left.
To get 3 in a row, okay.
Yep.
So I'll do that.
So you've won the level. So that was level 1.
I don't even know what I did.
So what do you think of Candy Crush now? Has your opinion changed from the beginning to right now?
Well, I don't see what not really. I don't see what all the hype is about.
Do you have any comments on how the game makers could make it any better?
Well, it's not very intuitive, but maybe for my generation. Like, to me, you should tap on it, not drag it.
Okay, that's great feedback. And you also mentioned the settings icon on the beginning in the corner there.
Yeah, it's not obvious.
All right, well, thank you for participating in our usability test. And if I see you playing Candy Crush, I'll know it will have been a success.
Wait, what about level 3? Are you brushing me off?
Goodbye.
Wait.